Hey everyone, Darren here from the Music Vault. I got some stuff and I want to show you. So, I got some cool stuff. Well, like I don't have cool stuff, but I got cool stuff. All my stuff is cool. Anyways, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she has developed this new, whatchamacallit, interest in comics. So I go to the comic book store with her, and she bought a crap ton. It was hilarious. But while I was there, I grabbed a couple of them as well. So up first, Kiss, Blood and Stardust. I haven't read it. I don't read comics, but I do collect the Kiss ones. I think I've got about 20 Kiss comics now. I don't run out and buy them, but if I'm ever in a comic book store or whatever, I'll ask, do you have any Kiss comics? And I've been in one shop that didn't have any, two shops, and that was only because they were sold out. Next up, this is number 2 in a series, and this is Kiss Phantom Obsession. This is a 4 volume series. I gave the guy my name, and he is getting them in the mail, or getting them in, and when he gets them in, he'll give me a call, and I'll go down and pick them up. I'm going to get all 4. This is number 3 from that same series. And then I got, I don't know what this one's called. Dynamite 4, just Kiss, whatever. I usually get them if the covers are really cool, and I like that. They have the one comic book store. He had the ones where they're like babies, and I'm like, no, I'm not getting that. I collect Kiss comics. I don't collect every single one. I like them if they're really cool looking. And this one is Kiss 4K, Legends Never Die. Kinda whatever, but you know, it's part of the comic series or whatever. So whatever. I grabbed it. So that's my comics. Now I got. I'll do the CDs first. So I was on this Iron Maiden kick to do the box set when it has Eddie on the spine. I need Donington 92 and a Real Life Dead one. The Real Life Dead one I can't find, or I found. But the Donington one is outrageously priced. I'm not even looking at that. It's like with shipping, I found one for like $200. Then I found one, and I was stoked about it, but it was an auction, and I think it went for $45, and then it was like $25 to ship it. I love Iron Maiden. I want to collect that box set. But my thing is, and I'll show you in a minute, my thing is if you wait long enough, you'll find what you're looking for at a decent price. You just got to shop around and be patient. To me, that's a lot of part of what collecting is all about. Just be patient. You'll come across stuff like crazy, and sometimes it takes a little bit, sometimes it takes a very long time, but you just got to go with it. So with that being said, see, that's the Eddie part on the spine. These are all the 1998 reissues, and it forms Eddie, like, you know. But I need, like I said, I need the Donington, I need the real life dead one to complete the set. But I've got it now where it's, I'll show you. It's Eddie, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, do I have it? Yeah. See? There's the Eddie. But the two end pieces here are like those two. They're like, you know, the wall or something. So it's technically it's supposed to be like that. But this piece here I don't have. And frankly, if they're going to be outrageously priced, I'm not going to grab it. It's kind of wonky on that side, but on this side it looks like, well, maybe because it's upside down, I don't know. Looks kind of screwbally on that side, but this side it seems like it's okay. I have the Judas Priest set as well. So when I was doing this on my last video, I had gotten a couple other ones. No Prayer for the Dying, and another one I think it was, I can't remember, Fear of the Dark. And then my buddy Laz decided to tell me that apparently there's 2 sets. So, thanks. I don't think I'm ever going to find the other set, because for the longest time it was brutal trying to find those. Because up here they don't sell them; they're done. Like that was a 1998 reissue, I believe. Was it 92 or 98? I think it was 98 reissues. I don't know. They put the print so small I can't even see it. But I think these were the 98 reissues. And anyways. And I know that there's another set of reissues, but they're Digipack. I'm not collecting those ones. So anyways, on with the show. So then my buddy and I, we went to this, we were going to this record shop up in Hamilton today, and it's called Out of the Basement. I mean, they sell everything. It's like an antique shop, but he sells vinyl. And so we went up there, and of course the guy was closed. It said that he would be open today, but there was no hours, anything like that. So anyways, we asked a guy standing out about the shop, and he goes, yeah, he comes in when he feels like it. I'm like, oh, great. He goes, but I got vinyl. So we went, okay. So we went in, and he had vinyl and CDs and stuff. Decently priced, but most of his stuff was in amazing shape. I was dumbfounded, and they all had the outer protective sleeves. But I got a bunch of CDs from there too, and the CDs were like, I think I paid $2 for all of them. So up first, and they're all punk, actually. There's no metal. These are all punk, the CDs. Yeah. So I think I haven't found, but I think this is a Canadian band called the Riptides. It's on Goblin Records. It was in the punk section, and it looks like something that a punk band would do. It's whatchamacallit. It's a CD burn, which tells me that it's probably like like a demo kind of thing. But I figured, you know what, I'm going to grab it. It was $2. Worst case scenario, I don't like it. It's a coaster. Then the Riptides, Appetite for Rejection. I had to get it. I had to get it. $2. It's another CD burn. And these guys they are Canadian, and they're out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Songs like Appetite for Rejection, Dawn of the Dead, Drag Strip Girl, Camp Crystal Lake, I Want to Be a Cop, Zombie Night, So Long and Thanks for the Beer. I mean, this is 20 years old already. This came out in 2001. And this one, no idea. But, I mean, it's punk rock. I love punk rock. I've loved punk rock for a very long time. Another one I grabbed was Cheerleader. These guys are now called Cheerleader 666. But I picked this up this is when they were just called Cheerleader. I picked this up for $2. And on the high end right now on Discogs, it's going for $50. Crazy, because I just put it into Discogs like I do with my entire collection. Yeah, it was $50 on the high end. On the low end, it's $24. So this being in absolutely mint condition, I could probably get easily $30 for this if I wanted to sell it. I don't, but we'll see. Then I got a band called the Crumbs on Lookout Records. I have no idea, but it's punk, and for $2, I'm always willing to give it a shot. That's what I like about punk rock. Punk rock is cheap. You know what I mean? Like, you can get a lot of punk rock stuff for cheap prices, depending on where you go. Down by Law, and this is called Punk Rock Academy Fight Song. $2, man, and it's in stellar condition. Look at that. It needs to be cleaned a little bit, but other than that, all right. So I'll tell you what. I'll show you the albums that I got from this as well. So I have the one Zebra album. I can't remember with the chest pieces on the front. So this was $10, so I figured why not? I'll grab it. It's got the jacket's got a little bit of water damage, I think. But look at that. Nothing. It's spotless. Beautiful. And he sold them all with these, so I don't even have to put mine from my own in there because I got them on there. Next up, Mondo, Bongo, Boomtown Rats. I like this band. Bob Geldof. I have Downtown, I think it's called. I want to say. I have that album, and I really enjoyed it. So I figured I spotted this. This was only, $10. 1980. And this album, I've seen it everywhere. Usually for a lot more, and it's beat up. But this one was in wicked shape for $10. Band called Verity. They are a UK hard rock band. So I figured, you know what? It's a decent price. They have a bunch of albums out. I took a chance because it's in such great shape. It's a gatefold. I figured, you know what? Hard rock. I love hard rock. I'm gonna grab it. yeah. So, with having said that, I went to Dr. Disc. So I got that at some old crusty antique shop. These ones I got at Dr. Disc. I went in there and picked up a bunch. I had these three. They were kind of always on my list to find and grab. But first off, I got a band called Suicidal Angels on CD. They're a Greek thrash band, nice and heavy, really good stuff. It was $6, so I grabbed it. Then I saw this, Unveiling the Wicked from Exciter. Honestly, I've never heard this album. I know it's in existence because I love Exciter. I never heard it, and this was a 2005 record store day. They had like 3 copies of it, so I have the silver sticker over there. But what's interesting about this, to me at least, it's a gatefold, but the album is in the pouch. It's in a pouch, which I thought was really cool. And it's on lime green vinyl, like a slimy lime green vinyl. Kind of goes with the cover. I haven't listened to it yet. I've never heard this album at all. But when I opened it up to take a look at it, I was really surprised on how the packaging is. I thought it was pretty cool. So, just adds to my Exciter collection. Now, these next two were, I had like Testament in my hand. I had a band called Hoop Snake. They're like a doom band. And it was only like $15 for a 5-song EP. So I figured, I'll grab that. And then I had a Monster Truck in my hand. I had the 10-inch Machine Head single in my hand. And then I spotted these two and I put them all back. First off, Trouble, Manic Frustrations. I spotted that, and many reasons. One is a tribute to Eric. I had to get it. I have this on CD. It's a great album. I wanted it on vinyl. Right now on eBay or on Amazon, this is going for $40 already. I had to get it. Standard black. I think it's either 160 or 180 gram. This is a Dutch pressing from the Netherlands. Then I had to get, of course, that one. This was the very first Trouble album I ever heard. And this is on Hammerheart Records, out of the Netherlands again. Probably my favorite Trouble record. I love this album. This album is going for, like, I remember when it went on pre-order on Amazon, they wanted $29.99 for it, or $29.97 or whatever it is. Now it's already at $53. I'm like, holy cow. So, of course, I had to pick it up. Love that. Love that album. Okay, so yeah, okay. So I was on Amazon, and I always go on Amazon and I kind of browse, and I'll type in thrash metal vinyl, and then it pops up, and I'll scroll through it. And a lot of times, if it comes in at a really decent price, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, let's see what that's like. So this cover really intrigued me. The price intrigued me even more. I checked it out, and I'm like, purchase. This came in the mail today. This is a band called War Chest out of Chile, I believe. And let me say, if you like old school thrash, right here. Has a new school vibe, like Havoc kind of stuff, Warbringer, but it's very old school, like, to me, like vocal wise, Exodus, Creator, Destruction, that kind of style vocals. Crunchy heaviness of stuff like Suicidal Angels, Havoc, heavy stuff. This is their third album, but oh my goodness, it is awesome. Standard black, and I think it comes with an insert. With lyrics. Just really, I was totally stoked, and I paid like $20 for it, and I believe it was free shipping, or it was $3.99. No, it was $3.99 shipping. I was really stoked about it. Okay, so now I went to my local record shop a little while ago, and I picked these three up. First one I grabbed was the new Catatonia. If you haven't heard this band, you need to get on it. They are, to me, everything. I have everything from this band, from Viva La Emptiness up. Yeah, it's over there, buried somewhere. But this album, I've heard a couple of tracks off of it. It is awesome. I love it. But, and if I remember correctly, it's on a gray. Yeah, I'll take it out. This. Or is it on black? No. It's on black. Sorry. And it's a double LP set. The inserts are just pictures. There's no band photos or lyrics or anything. It's called City Burials. Awesome stuff. Next up, spotted this, had to grab it. And this is the Everything Louder Forever, the very best of Motorhead. Double album, and it's got like 22 songs on it, so it's jam-packed with goodness. Love the cover. The cover's really cool. Picture of Lemmy's amp. And I can't remember I love that when they do that. I think that looks cool. And I can't remember if this is gray. Oh, it's just standard black as well, with Snaggletooth in the center. And this has collaged pictures of everything. Love me some Motorhead. To me, they're just gritty, dirty rock and roll, heavy rock and roll. Then I grabbed brand new Carcass, Torn Arteries. It was up there. It was a double album, decent price. And this one is on Blood Splatter. Wasn't that cool? Freaking love that. This is a double set. I've only heard like one song from it. And it comes with a massive, if I can get the album in there, a massive, I love that bands are doing this now, these massive booklets. Lyrics, that's all it is, lyrics and pictures of the heart. I think it's decaying as it's going, and until you get to that picture. Okay. Now, I have a, whatchamacallit? Well, I'll do these first. So I was at my other local record shop, and I picked these two up. Europe, Superstitious, and with Light and Shadows. And they were $2. I figured, what the heck. And Supertramp, It's Raining Again. What's on the B-side now? It's Raining Again and Bonnie. I usually will grab, if they're picture sleeves like this, I like those more so than the other stuff. Okay, so I found probably top two, one or two, depending on how you, I would say this is my grail, my top grail that I've wanted forever. And it always eluded me. I could never find a copy. And when I found a copy, it was few and far between. They'd want like $300 for this stupid thing. I don't know why. Probably because you can never find a copy. I went on eBay. Nothing in this one, in this version. They had the other version, but they're not this version. And this is Rush Archives. Now, what makes this my grail is that this is the black cover. Not the gray cover, the black cover. The black cover is near impossible to find. This is not in the greatest shape. Obviously, you can see ring wear. The vinyl are in, the inside is immaculate. The vinyls are, the records themselves are in, I have to clean them up. I put new things on for now. I'm gonna go when I find them, I'm gonna buy black ones. The vinyl is in relatively excellent shape. Few whatevers, but for the most part, they're in decent shape. They just need to be cleaned up a bit. Although, I gotta say, it doesn't really matter. I paid like $30 for it. Yeah, I don't normally pay $30 for a kind of a used album that's a VG to a VG plus. The cover, I guess you could say, is VG. Yeah, because there's no seam splits. It's just a lot of ring wear and a lot of wear. I mean, this album has definitely seen better days. However, at the moment, when you cannot find a copy of this album anywhere, and when you do find it, some clown wants $300 for it, you'll grab it and you'll put it in your collection. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Anyways, that is it, my friends. That is my collection update. Holy Calcutta. 30 minutes. Okay, if you guys can stomach watch me for 30 minutes, you're awesome. Cheers, guys.